as telling Israel what to do. So there are big questions now about what happens
Mm-hmm.
next. Hamas is certainly being pressed
Sorry guys for the delay of me chatting. I just had to deal with a issue.
Farxiga can cause serious side effects, including ketoacidosis that may be fatal, dehydration, urinary tract or genital yeast infections, and low blood sugar. A rare bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum could occur. Stop taking Farxiga and
I realized that
if you have symptoms of this infection, an allergic reaction, ketoacidosis.
when I was on Jad's live, the live release on my channel, I realized I didn't get a chance to talk. I wasn't happy. I didn't like the fact that I had something to say, something to contribute, and yet everybody was yakking away. I was pissed. So I left. And yes, I really did have things to go do. Yes, for all I know. So that's why I left. Is the two big reasons why I left. They were talking about something. I had something to contribute, but I know I wouldn't have been able to talk. And even though Steve-O tried to sit there and defend me, it's like, why? Why should I sit here and listen to them rant and rave about, not rant and rave, but why should I contribute to a conversation where, how should I put it? Where everybody else had a chance to talk. Why? Why should I contribute? I'm not doing anything because I was mad. I didn't get a chance to say what I wanted. Every time I went to, it was as if though whatever I had to say wasn't as important as what everybody else. Yeah, no, I'm bitching and complaining. I could have said something, but it's like I was being nice, not saying anything then, because of the fact that I'm sorry if
it's difficult to know really what the motivation on their side is to do this now in piecemeal fashion and two on Friday and now to today. Obviously,
if you can't wait 5 seconds to let me say my piece. 30 seconds, 40 seconds, whatever, however long. A few minutes. I have a dietitian. They were talking about losing weight, this and that. I have something to contribute to the conversation. I have my own health reasons. I have talked to you. I'm glad Steve-O did, but it's like I said, why? Why? Why should I? Because the moment I take it off mute, the moment I take off something, myself off of mute, I will realize I got my TV on in the background. But what I was saying is, the moment I take myself off mute and start talking, somebody would say, "Oh, the background noise." That's how I perceived it, the background noise. And I'm not pointing fingers. It's okay, yeah, I understand you want to chat. You guys got something to say. it's just a disappointment for me that I got invited on by Chad, but I couldn't say what I wanted to say. So, no, I am. 1. I have a dietitian. 2. I'm in physical therapy. 3. Not everything is about one person talking all the time. Be respectful to other people. When I have somebody on the chat, my channel, I be respectful enough to let them talk, as long as they're respectful to me. Hi, Furball. And I'm sorry if this is an acting way for people. I'm not trying to dog on anybody. I promise. I know I could have done better. I could have stuck up for myself. And yet every time I feel like every time I go to defend myself, hold on, Tiff. I'm coming. Hey, Tiff.
Hi, honey. How are you doing?
Good.
Good.
I'm sorry if it sounded like a nasty rant. I was on.
I actually wasn't listening. I just at that time. So I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just jumped in, and so let me catch up over here. What are you guys talking about?
Well, it's just been me. I kind of went off about Chad's chat earlier. You know how a bunch of us were in, and everybody was talking about me and one other person.
Mm-hmm.
I got kind of pissed off because I had at least something to say, contribute, and it's like I felt like no matter what, I would be like told. I felt like I couldn't say anything, and I know I was being way too nice about it, not having a backbone. And I always respect whoever's on my channel. I give them a chance to talk, like you. You come on, I give you a chance to talk. I don't sit there and say, "Oh, there's background noise."
There we go. I was muted.
I'm sorry. You don't have to mute yourself, Dev. I promise.
Oh no, I just muted myself because I pulled up YouTube and I didn't want to double feed.
Yeah.
And my thing, Joni, is I thought I would see who was on and how the conversation was going, but they were talking amongst themselves, which is fine, and that's great. And I can usually hang out and do that, but just today, I'm like, nah, I don't feel like doing that. I don't feel like just sitting here being silent forever. And so I just popped out, and instead of waiting to say goodbye, I just quietly left.
But all I said was, got to go.
I feel like I don't know how I feel about SPTV chat anymore. Like,
right.
And I know you're a mod for my 2 favorite channels, but I love listening to them. You know what I mean? I've listened to Aaron for a very long time before I ever started chatting.
Yeah. And you really think I wanted to be a mod?
I
I
don't know,
was
dude.
honestly, I wasn't asking to be a mod. Aaron made me a mod. That came out of left field. Reese at least asked, "Hey, do you mind being, a mod?" I'm like, "Sure."
Well, did they both make the same people mods?
Not the same people.
Oh, okay. Well, I
Not the
think
same
it's kind
people.
of the community can kind of police itself, right? And these are certain people that make lives regularly,
Yeah.
and they are good at, they know how to moderate. They've been around long enough,
Yeah.
they don't put up with crap.
Yeah. And what I guess what irritated me the most is today on Chad's channel, I had something to actually contribute to. And I felt like, what's the point? They're just going to talk amongst themselves, even though Chad invited them on.
Well, he invited a lot of people on.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, I'll, do the whole big thing. But then I'm just like, I'm tired. And two, I'm still tired from my weekend.
Right.
Like Friday I was with my granddaughter all day, which I loved, but I crawled around on the floor and chased her and did all those little things. But then I'm pooped from that. And then Saturday was her birthday. So it's like you're up and socializing the whole I'm just exhausted.
Yeah.
So if I just sit here and not talk at all or whatever, I'm gonna fall asleep on your show. So might as well just bow out.
Yeah. And
Oh, can you hear that?
and for me, it's
Hello?
uh,
Hey Samantha, how are you doing? I'm on live on YouTube. My friend Joni. Yeah. What's up? Oh, you got it. I love you. Bye. Oh my goodness. Sorry
good
about
kid.
that. Yes, she just kept calling, and I'm like, this is gonna just be a disruption until I answer. Then
Right.
I'm like, "Hi," but she's cute. Anyway, sorry about that.
Yeah. And I guess my biggest peeve was, okay, yeah, I don't mind having a lot of people on, but give everybody a fair shake at a conversation.
Sure.
Don't just hog the whole conversation to yourself.
Oh, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I understand Poe has something to contribute. Simply Good has something to contribute.
Well, the thing of
Yeah.
it is everybody has something to contribute, right? If they have
Yeah.
an opportunity.
Just give everybody a chance to
Yeah. We
contribute.
got to figure out a signal system. Like if somebody has something they want to say, like
Yeah, and I kept I was kind of going but it's like being ignored, so I can't mute anybody. I don't have, unless on my channel, yeah, I got that power.
well, right.
But on somebody else's channel, I don't.
Yeah. No. I'm
And
sorry. Frustrated.
I just wanted to go mute, mute, mute. You shut up for sure. Give me a chance to talk. Then you guys could talk about whatever.
What did you want to say?
Well, what I wanted to say was I have a doctor helping me with my nutrition. They were talking about weight loss, food. It's like that's all great. My thing is get medical intervention. There's reasons why we have doctors.
You're right. And that is a good point. It is good to know what your personal nutritional needs are, especially as we get older.
Yeah, it's not so, oh, well, I got this going on. That's great. You got these channels for nutrition about food. Just also advocate for having medical advice. Have all the medical, have the medical side too. Advocate for that.
I don't think that that's something that they're interested in. And that's okay. You know what I mean? And that's something that like I love having people that I've met through the Church of Scientology or SPTV, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, but that's not my channel is not about that. I mean, not saying we can't talk about that, but it's not that's not my thing. You know what I mean? That's not my specialty. I'm not trying to pretend that I'm in any way, shape, or form solely focused on Scientology.
Yeah.
I just can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I will have people on to share all kinds of things. You know what I mean?
Right.
But my channel can't be. It just can't be all about Scientology because
Right.
that's not.
Same here.
And in truth, I have to say, um, I had a live earlier that I had
I'm
scheduled.
sorry I missed that.
That's okay. That with Mel, and it ended up being really nice. And Simon popped on with us and talked. It was great. I was realizing that like I really enjoy this little community that we're building, and we're sharing the same people, Joni.
Yeah.
You and I. Do you notice that?
Yeah. And
You
they
know,
think, yeah, I was going to say, I think we're starting to drag them away from that SPTV.
I don't know if they are or not, and that's not my intention by any means.
Oh, no.
I just like the way it is going, and I like that everybody is getting comfortable with each other, and
Yeah.
everyone's supportive of each other, and every voice I try to make be heard. You know, I really try to not leave anyone out.
Right.
You know?
Right. I hope you don't mind me putting your channel up.
No, you can put it up anytime. I'll put yours up sometime. Well, I do put yours up.
Yeah, I pay you now because I might have somebody come across that doesn't know about you, and it's only fair. Hey, the person I have on has a channel. She has her own voice.
And you know what? I love that. I love like, hey, go check out this person, especially real. You know, I'm all about real. Be comfortable. Be who you are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so that's what I want to promote on my channel.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna. I mean, there are people that I like that I may say talk about or whatever, but
Yeah. And that live Saturday, yeah, night,
Yeah.
Friday or Saturday with Owen Morgan.
Oh, yeah. I didn't watch that. What was it about? I know you looked it up. I saw that.
All I did, no joke, is I super chatted Owen. I said, hey, this person we have in common, because I know he sometimes watches Aaron's channel. I said, hey, this person we have in common. It's like,
No, you're fine.
we have in common is willing to do a live with any political channel. And I super chatted Aaron. He's like, well, I never heard of that person. So I emailed Aaron Owen's information.
Yeah.
And I figured, what's the harm? Do you know how many people approached me and said, thank you?
Oh, for hooking it up?
Yeah. All I did was mention this person mentioned to these two people, hey, they want, let this person wants to talk to you over here, and this person's willing to do a live over here. Let's meet in the middle. It's up to you. I wasn't expecting it to happen that quickly.
So what was their conversation?
I don't remember all of it. I know they were talking about Scientology. That's JW community, Jehovah's Witnesses.
He was part of the Jehovah's Witnesses.
Owen is an ex-Jehovah's Witness, ex-JW.
Oh, okay.
And
so talked about?
Yeah, basically. And Willie Weed.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, thanks. I've been trying for a while to get these two together. I said, all I did was mention it to each of them. That was it. I did not put any real work behind it.
Right. Well, that's good though. Worked out.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's like, okay, I'll mention it to these two people, but it's up to them.
Yeah. Yep.
Who make it work. Not me. Them.
Okay, so they had their conversation and it was good.
Yeah.
And then do they think they'll chat again in the future? I
Honestly,
didn't watch it yet. Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know.
Okay. There's so many things. There's so many good things and like news now type of things.
Yeah.
That's what I'm watching first. And like,
Yeah. And there's wait. There's always the replay. And
oh yeah.
I'm not going to sit and dog on the chat. I think it was good. As far as them getting back together and doing another live. That's on them.
Oh yeah. But that's good.
I'm not going to say, yeah, they're going to get to, I don't know. It's totally up to them.
Yeah. Well, are you liking doing it? Are you having fun doing it?
Being a mod?
Yeah.
I like it, and I know reason I'm not on right now, but I also scheduled this live for 3 p.m. Because honestly, at the time when I
Yeah.
scheduled it, I didn't know they were going live.
Yeah. Well, that's okay.
So,
And I think that, it kind of looks like they picked a lot of people that are always there. So it's
yeah,
like
and
coverage. There's going to be coverage.
I'm usually there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just can't do it all the time.
That's okay.
And
That's
yeah,
okay.
and
I made Dawn a
we,
mod today.
what?
I made Dawn a mod today.
Yeah. And again, I apologize. I had a rough night last night, and
You know me. I miss stuff. You miss stuff. It's
yeah, and
it's
what's
fine. It is, but it's fine.
yeah,
And
and um, Saturday afternoon, I was on my way to work, like literally outside the doors of my work. No joke. I tripped. Somehow I tripped and landed on my right leg and my hand.
oh no.
Talk about a lousy way of starting the weekend.
Oh no. Did you hurt yourself?
I skinned my shin bone, bruised my knee, and I've been doing laundry, but I've also been off of it too. I
Okay.
haven't tried to put any weight on my knee.
Is it swollen at all?
It doesn't look swollen.
Does it
But then again,
feel
it got fat
swollen?
knees anyways.
Maybe put some ice on it. Like put some ice in a paper towel.
Yeah, I've been doing that plus heating pads and
Does it helping?
oh yeah.
Okay. How's your wrist?
It it just messed my wrist up
That's the first thing I thought of.
because the way I landed was no joke. My hands,
Yeah.
I went down and
Yeah.
I landed on my right knee and my hands because I did not need to mess up my face.
Well, that's the way we all fall, right? Is like this.
But hands first.
Yes. And like I don't it's that's asking my hands to do a whole hell of a lot.
Yeah.
Just saying, because all this is coming behind my hands.
Yeah, because you're going to break your fall.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
If you
And nobody needs that.
yeah. And I am going to start going to the gym eventually.
You're gonna what?
Start going to the gym.
Okay.
I'll because I know I need to lose weight, but I want to get the diet, get all my medical stuff in line, my medical decades in a row.
Mhm.
Wow.
And like you're working with dietitian with food,
Yeah.
which is awesome. And then
Yeah.
some exercise. And a friend of mine, she wears weights.
Right.
Like the little ankle weights
Yeah.
to help her because she can't go so far. So she adds that little bit of weight to kind of add
Yeah.
extra endurance just during her day. Like and the wrist ones, which you can't do, but
Yeah. My thing is I can't wear any magical vest
yeah.
weights because of my hand, and it's not by choice. Obviously, if it was by choice, I would.
Joni, have you ever used anything like this in your
Yeah,
hand to putty?
yeah, I did.
Does it help?
Yeah, that I like it, but I can't get my hands on any.
right now, your hands won't close enough for it.
Oh, they'll close. If I can make a fist, they'll close enough for it. What I mean is, I can't find any.
You know where I got this?
Whoa.
Do you have the Dollar Tree?
Yeah.
The Dollar Tree. I
Yeah.
got
So
this.
it took me a minute to actually.
Yeah, I got this. It's two-sided, right? And I'll get any of their like gummy stuff or Floamy stuff. It's
Yeah.
cheap. I mean, it's $1.25, right? And this
Right.
one came with 2.
Yeah.
And it's just something like for me, it's good for me, my dexterity in my fingers,
Yeah.
because have you ever had to do this exercise? I think I asked you that before.
Yeah.
That's like an MS exercise. That's pretty common.
Yeah.
But it says that hand strength thing.
Yeah. My problem is the dexterity at this point.
Yeah. It's right. So I want to get you some of this.
It's grip.
Yeah.
It's
Because then like when you grip it, you can squeeze it. Do you think you could even hold it?
yeah.
You
For how
could?
long I could, but for how it's a question of how long.
All right, but then you could pick it back up, right? And do it
Yeah.
some more, right?
I've dropped pencils.
This is starting to hurt.
I do believe that.
In here,
Yeah.
it
Mine,
is starting to hurt. Yeah.
mine would be traveling like right through here, down through here,
Yeah.
straight through here, and
Yeah.
it's not a fun feeling.
No, it's not, but it is supposed to do strengthening. And you know what the other thing is? Look at them all glitter. Look at
Yeah.
guys, I'm all glittery. And it smells like blueberry or something. It's got like a fruity scent. I'm
Right.
like a little kid. Joni, you gotta get like a little kid.
Play-Doh.
Yeah, I know. It's like if I don't know. I'm always like, if I gotta do this shit, I may as well keep it fun, right?
Yeah. And yes, I'm a Play-Doh kid.
And you want to know what else it does?
What? Oh, what was thinking at that time?
I can't do it. But
What was thinking at that time? I swear.
Yeah, right.
The older we get, the more crap we could think of. I mean,
yeah, just gotta keep it kind of fun. And I'll buy like those like squishy balls that like light up or whatever. And that's
right.
even a bigger thing, right? Where it's not so like this guy. Yeah, if I
Yeah.
see some, and the Dollar Tree is a great place for that
Oh, yeah.
stuff. Play-Doh or Play-Doh, but like Silly Putty is a good one. It's
Yeah.
a little more tense, a couple Silly Putties mixed together, a little more tension.
Yeah, and I was thinking at one time if I ever did an Amazon wish list,
Yeah.
what would be on there would be Legos, Play-Doh, and Silly Putty.
Ooh, okay.
That would be on my Amazon wish list if I ever got one.
All right. Well, how about this?
Yeah. I mean, I'm a Lego person. I'm like a Lego person, and I haven't been able to play with Legos in I don't know how long.
Okay, let's do this.
Yeah.
My channel.
Yeah.
245, right? 245. We'll give your channel something off your wish list.
Yeah.
So
I don't.
Things. Hold on. You instant message me the things that you would like or an idea of the things you would like. And I will pick one of those and send it to you, and it will be a surprise.
Yeah, and I have to set up the Amazon wish list because honestly, I haven't done that because I'm I'm not asking for anything.
No, I'm telling you. I'm not saying set up a wish list. I mean, that's up to you, of course. I'm
Right.
saying we're gonna play wish list.
Yeah.
You send me one of the three of each of the things that you said you wanted.
Right.
Okay. It's gonna be a surprise. You send me you send me all three of those. I'm gonna pick one, okay?
Right.
You're not gonna know which one it is. And then I'm
Right.
going to send it to you and we're gonna open it on live.
Oh, I would love that.
All right. So you send me the three things like in Messenger.
Yeah.
Don't tell everybody. And I will send you, so it'll be a Joni Cummings. It'll be from my channel to your channel. How's that?
Yeah. And,
That'd be
yeah.
fun.
Yeah. And you should know I don't ask for things.
I know that. I
If
know
I
that.
can afford it myself, what's the point?
No, I know that. We're gonna do this for fun.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fun. Yeah, no, I'm not interested in a wish list or anything like that either. I'm not
Yeah.
interested
Those,
in getting monetized and all that shit. I'm not.
yeah.
I'm want to build an authentic community.
Yeah. I'm one of those what you see is what you get type of people.
Yeah,
This
I'm
is not about monetization. This isn't about watch hours.
no. For me, it's just
It's about how who we are.
Mhm.
That's what I want us building this community to be. Us coming as we are.
Mhm.
And if you like it, great. If you don't
Yeah, right. Like hit the bricks or whatever.
hit the
Yeah,
wall.
very much so. Very much so. And I think that's just for what? There is a whole world in YouTube.
Yeah.
There really is a whole world. People make tons and tons of money. They they have tons and they have this, that, and the other, and that's
Yeah.
wonderful. If that's what you want to do, and that's your goal, and all of that. Um,
Yeah.
I'm not in a. I'm not in a. I don't need that. You know what I mean? I'm doing this to have a little authentic community, and a way for people that need other people can meet each other.
This is for me it's more about connection and like you said, authentication. I'm doing this to connect not just to get my story out, but to reach out to everybody.
Yeah. To hear your story, like I want to hear your story
Yeah.
and share my story. I want to hear everyone's story, and I want that to be done with respect, but I also want it to be done. We can talk about anything.
Yeah. Why do you think
Uh,
I entitled this a Monday chat? A
yeah.
chat on Monday. I
Yeah.
didn't. It that could mean one of a million things.
Yeah.
It's whatever you want to talk about. That's
Well, I like that you do the check-ins, I really
yeah.
do. Do more check-ins.
Yeah, and I know I do it on a nightly basis. It's one so you guys know how I'm doing. Two for me to check on you guys. How are you guys doing?
We should set a night, Joni, where we do it together.
Yeah. And
Fun.
coming next month, I'm gonna be like crazy, stupid busy at my job. I
Right.
mean, the only two nights I'll be able to do it is a Sunday or a Monday.
Oh, we'll figure it out. We could do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
because
you flex because you will probably be exhausted as well.
yeah, and I'm finally just catching up on my laundry. That's not a
So proud of you.
hyperbole. That's not a joke or hyperbole. I finally got caught up to where I'm one load away from completing my laundry.
Yay. You're always one load away because you're wearing something, right?
Yeah, but in this case, this is actually from last night. So, but
Well,
I'm one outfit away from being completely done. Let me put it that way.
yay. Yes, that's a big win.
Yeah,
That's
I'm one outfit away, but one load
yeah, one load.
away. I know I have had to do my
Yeah.
blankets and sheets, but that's what the laundromat's for.
Yeah. Wonderful. It's so good. I'm
Yeah,
glad because, it's sometimes things are like, oh my gosh, so overwhelming just to dive into it. And then once you do, look, it feels so good when you make it to the end, right?
yeah. I mean, I took the last couple days just I didn't hop on until late just to do laundry. Now it's just pulling it, putting it away, and
No, it is
but
a
it
whole
got to be
process.
done.
Yeah. Well, good. And then maybe, this is always my thing, right? When I with laundry is like, okay, now that it's all done, I'll just keep up on it,
Yeah,
right?
and since I already know I got my days off,
Yeah. Yeah.
I could do it,
You can do it. You can do it.
and it's also just a way of. I'm not trying to bitch and moan and sound like a crybaby. It's just finally, finally, after dealing with my depression and not wanting to go out, having to go to work, and then getting off and feeling like, oh, oh.
Well, I'm glad, you know. And it's okay if you still have those days, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
It's
My biggest thing is I had to separate all my colleagues from my whites.
well, you did it.
Yeah,
You did it.
yeah. I was actually deciding if I should go outside today or not, and I would keep looking outside and like, oh,
Well, it never hurts to get a breath of fresh air.
yeah. I
And
keep
even
looking out, and
stand
I was
out
like,
sometimes.
it's there for a little bit around the middle of to the end of September, the beginning of October. Yeah, it was nice, but once the now it's the end of October, beginning of November. Or
Cold.
the, yeah, it's starting to get colder, and I really need to start getting my energy back up. That's part of the reason why I want to go to the gym to help with my energy levels.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. What time do you think you would go?
Usually in the mornings
Okay. It'll
because
help with your energy through the day.
yeah, I know it seems like a joke. Oh, you're gonna spend energy at gym. How is that going to help?
It does.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
I'm one of those. It does help because usually after I used to work in the newspaper industry, you don't realize how fast you could go with newspapers
Mm.
until after you loaded a few hundred and you're like, okay, I feel great. Let's go.
Right. You get into that rhythm of moving, moving, moving. Let's
I
go.
used,
Let's go.
the energy I had lasted hours. Mind you, I worked in the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you think my hair looks sloppy now? Imagine hair drenched in sweat.
Yeah. And I'm not
Okay,
saying you look sloppy, but I'm saying I know what you're talking about.
no joke. Hair drenched in sweat. My body drenched in sweat, and I had energy. I'm like, let's go. I could keep going for a few more hours.
All right. So when do you think you would do, although you fell, but when do you think you want to do that?
I'm thinking I would probably start next week because I saw physical therapy this week,
Okay.
and I
Do they
have
think
to.
it's a good idea for you to go to the gym?
I want the. I'm dealing with physical therapy as well, so that's something I have to work with,
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Like,
and I'm not going to try to fuck that up.
right.
Getting my hand and hip.
Right. Yeah. They might be able to extend your physical therapy,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. And like I said, I'm not. It's not like I'm trying to avoid avoid losing weight. Hell no.
Right. I feel
That's
you.
that's the last thing I want to do because it's affecting a lot of what I do. I'm
I
trying to
understand that.
heal my body, not just enough, just I want to heal my body to the point where I'm in better shape.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what kind of block you have, but if you're walking in the cold, you're gonna burn some calories,
I used to live in Utah. I know about.
right? So I
You
mean,
want to
that's
know what
something
cold
you can
is?
do from right
It,
home.
you live in Hawaii, Ohio. I was
Oh
going to say Oahu, but
yeah. No, I wish. We get
that's my
fucking snow and snowstorms and bullshit.
yeah.
I don't
So
know that we get as cold as you because you're, I believe, farther north for sure.
I'm in Washington State,
Mhm.
just north of Portland, like literally
Yeah,
over the bridge north of Portland. I'm in Vancouver,
right.
and
Yeah.
Ohio is I know in the northern part of the state, probably on the same
It's
longitude
the
point.
Great Lakes.
Yeah, so you're within the same longitudinal area.
Right. Yeah.
Uh,
It gets fucking cold.
yeah, gets fucking cold to the point where you
Yeah.
fucking want to kill everybody.
Yeah.
Utah gets cold because one, it's the middle of the fucking desert. Salt Lake is.
Yeah. It's like a dry cold.
It's that fucking dry cold where it's like, yeah, I can deal with it because when it snows,
Yeah.
it, you can brush it off, but it's still fucking cold.
Yeah.
I
It
mean,
hurts my bones these days.
people have died in
Oh,
Utah
yeah. Here
because
too.
of how cold it gets.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this little curly Q, I just noticed that.
Yeah.
Nope. I didn't do anything.
It's cute.
I've actually know of people dying because of how cold it is in Salt Lake who were homeless.
Yeah.
During the summer, yeah, it's fine. Gets hot as hell during
Yeah.
the day. But at night you could like at least be comfortable.
Right. Yeah. That's true.
Here in Washington where I live, we'll be lucky if it gets pretty damn near freezing.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. It gets pretty
Oh,
damn near freezing.
oh, it gets below 0 here.
Oh, I know what below zero feels like.
Yeah.
I
It's
know the dry below zero feels like. I don't know what the wet below zero feels like, but I know the dry.
yeah, it is painful. But you know, sweetheart, I am gonna have to go.
Okay, so I'm gonna hop off anyways.
All right. I hate to run, but
It's okay. You gotta run too. I
I
gotta
know.
finish up my stuff. So.
All right, honey. Well, I will see you soon for sure. And thanks for having me on again as
Oh,
usual.
you're welcome. You're welcome, dude. You know.
I know. All right. Have a good night.
You too.
Thanks, honey. Bye bye.
Bye bye.